Ladies, fall season is here, so bust out the ellipses because dots are in. I mean, I don't know much about fashion, but they must be in. Because what other possible explanation could there be for this video having 2.5 million views? It's about two blurry dots. One dot moves slow, another dot moves fast, then one abducts the other. And this conclusively proves, or totally disproves, the existence of extraterrestrial UFOs, according to the world's saddest comment thread located under the video. But if you look closer, they're actually tiny flying pigs, because guess what? Anyone can track a point on the foreground features in this handheld footage and stick in whatever primitive dot animation they want. Meanwhile, in another quadrant of the YouTube galaxy, a creative video maker who, incidentally, is the source behind many trippy perpetual GIFs you've probably been coming across for years, GIFs, made this. A real trash bin becomes a false perspective picture of a trash bin on the pavement. For realsies. A cool mind bender, no? Well, I like it. It's almost more mind-bending for someone familiar with visual effects than it is for an average person. See, when I look at it, I know that making the bin appear as a flat image on the ground is not that hard, but I also know that the real bin had to still be there, obscuring the view behind it, and making that invisible was the real challenge. Allow me to illustrate using this ordinary cat. We film the cat sitting on the ground, then pick a frame where the anamorphic effect will start. We then motion track the rest of the shot using planar tracking. Unlike point tracking or 3D tracking, planar tracking analyzes whole clusters of pixels of a given plane to track how that plane appears to distort over time. When we apply this tracking data to the still frame of our cat, we cause that frame to follow the optical distortion of the ground plane for the rest of the shot. But when we isolate the cat to make it look like a picture on the ground, the real cat behind is still visible. We have to disguise it with a patch of the background from the still image, but that only works if whatever the cat obscures is flat along the ground surface. Vertical objects will distort incorrectly, so we must isolate those and anchor them to the ground plane using a mathematical expression, crafting which will take most of you the rest of your natural lives. Unless you look it up in a very old tutorial on a popular After Effects plugins website. And so, whether it's a cat, a droid, or a trash bin, our clever, perception-challenging visual effects shot is complete. And like the mighty Dave of Sheep Films, who had to clone a post and patch composite some shadows and a skateboarder to make his effect flawless, we are ready to publish our masterpiece and receive the viral avalanche of 4,600 views? I guess there's just no accounting for lack of taste. Hello, coast to coast? Yeah, I seen a UFO object. It was flying real high with a blinking light. Huh? About as fast as a plane.